If you haven't been paying attention to my previous videos, I'm not exactly taking everything the SCP Wiki says as gospel. I will purposefully shape things into what I want them to be because that's how I think it'll better fit the story. Even the SCP Wiki itself doesn't have a main canon. Things like SCP-088, SCP-1000 were changed or added to for narrative purposes. I hope this sits well with you, seeing as I'll be using this more frequently, but still maintain a strong semblance of the SCP lore and vibes. Goku accepts his new deal with the site director. With Goku being cooperative and trainable, they change him from safe to thawmeal. Eating, sleeping, and plenty of fighting. What more could Goku need? And now, let's get to some cross tests. Goku dons a white gi. With the SCP logo etched on his left, we see Goku stretching before the door to the testing area swings open, and a young bald boy not much older than himself walks in. Goku didn't know they kept other boys his age in here. He seems elated, but curiously, he senses the boy to be not strong at all. He thought he was facing strong opponents. Goku pouts. "You aren't strong. What's your name?" The bald-headed boy visibly gets red and starts yelling at Goku.
"I am strong. Stronger than you, in fact. They said so."
He makes a circle in the air, as if to be pointing to various creatures at the same time. Goku looks confused, but accepts his new opponent's remarks. "Fine, if you're stronger, then prove it. And you haven't given me your name."
"Krillin, yours."
I don't have one, but the director calls me 9001.
"Don't have a name, well..."
"Boys, please, this is a cross test. We're not here to socialize. Please take yourselves towards the indicated markers on the floor so we can start. Remember, this is a test. Please refrain from killing each other or severely damaging the room. This test will only last a minute, or by knockout. Feel free to use your abilities. In moderation, of course. On the whistle, you'll begin."
Krillin and Goku both assume their positions and wait for the whistle. "Good luck."
"Ha, I know you need it."
Goku begins running towards his new bald acquaintance. Krillin smirks. One moment Goku is only able to sense Krillin, but all of a sudden begins sensing Krillin everywhere. Thousands and thousands of Krillins all of a sudden are occupying this room. Visibly, it's the same. One moment all he sees is Krillin. Next, a black swarm is enveloping the room. The black swarm form a wall right in front of Goku, and Goku mindlessly runs into it. Feels thousands of pricks all over his body, all trying to break through his skin. Luckily, with the help of his ki, he's able to avoid any damage. He flings himself back, but the swarm is persistent. He jumps, runs, and overall tries to get out of the storm, but they won't let up.
"I've never met anyone who even lasted this long. Usually, they end up cut into pieces. No wonder they wanted me to fight you."
SCP-204 is a semi-organic nanomachine colony that imprints itself to a host between the ages of 4 and 14. They follow the host around and protect him or her from anything. They're completely obedient. They're impossible to perceive with organic senses and only make themselves known when they're activated by the host. They're fast, strong, intelligent, and are able to regenerate itself with the consumption of flesh. It is not entirely known why they choose children as their host, but with the Foundation investigating, it seems SCP-204 is more intelligent than what they are given credit for. Goku begins throwing punches at well beyond any human's reaction speed, but their agility, intelligence, and storm-like nature prevents Goku from truly damaging them. They'll break through his defenses before he does any damage. They begin trying to tunnel into his ears, eyes, and even nose, but he's able to defend himself with ki, but at the cost of losing most of his senses. With all of the nanomachines storming him, he can't seem to focus, so again, he has to solely depend on his ki. He looks past the storm and begins focusing on the biggest ki signature. The young Saiyan boy sprints towards Krillin. Within a second, he's upon the bald child and he throws a punch. A form of shield meets his fist, preventing Goku from landing a blow on the host of SCP-204. He tries and tries again, punches, kicks, elbows, knees, even bites. Nothing is able to penetrate. The defense is just too good. He tries to focus more on speed, but SCP-204 is way faster. Goku starts to feel them penetrate his ki barrier and pierce his skin, drawing blood. He can't afford to recklessly waste ki if he wants to keep himself from getting cut into pieces.
"Ha, you can't do anything to me. I'm invincible. You better call quits before they tear through you completely."
Goku, not being able to exactly hear, is still able to know when someone is taunting him. Fine, if he wants to hide behind those bugs, he'll just have to burn right through them. Goku backflips to gain some distance and cups his hands. He summons all of his ki, leaving just a bare minimum to provide some defense. His ki swells and bubbles up from within. It concentrates on his palms as he begins to chant.
"The test is off. I repeat, the test is off. SCP-9001, SCP-204, Stand down.
Goku could not hear the command, as the buzzing sensation is the only thing he could truly hear.
Alright guys, you heard him. Stand down.
Why should we? You and me, us together. We're the strongest there is. We cannot let such a creature like this one continue to exist. For he may one day threaten us. We need to end him now.
No. Get off him. It's called off. We'll get in trouble.
Trouble? We are the trouble. We can destroy both him and everyone else in this facility. Do not let this opportunity go in vain. He can't hold any longer. His defenses will break, and we will chop him to bits and pieces.
Oh, okay. Finish it then.
I told you to stop.
Goku feels them start to dig further into his skin, but his energy wave is done. He expels nearly all of his energy in a big blue laser directly entirely on the host of SCP-204. Krillin begins to freak out, not being able to react in time, so as SCP takes over, they begin forming shields right in front of their host, trying to protect them. Most of SCP-204 leaves Goku and goes to protect their host. 3 shields form, and Goku's Kamehameha breaks through 2 shields, but struggles at the third, as it seems to be the strongest. Goku pours all of his energy into this blast, forgoing all of his defenses, and the remaining nanomachines still attacking him dig in. It's a race to see who can last the longest. Goku grits his teeth, and various nanomachines squirm into his flesh and start to break him down from the inside. He can feel them everywhere, but just before they can touch any vital organ, his energy beam breaks through the shield, making direct contact with Krillin and sending him flying into the wall. And at the end, he redirects it into the ceiling, making it explode, as even though through severe hostility and being near death, he never considered killing his opponent. SCP-939 is a skillless quadruped, able to use mimicry to lure in its prey. They have no organs, even completely devoid of having a brain, and are able to administer lethal force via their teeth or claws. They are also able to administer a sort of amnestics, causing amnesia in the victims to make them forget about SCP-939 in case they ever got away. Goku at this point is well beyond creatures such as SCP-939. For anyone to hurt Goku at this stage, they need to be capable of immense power, enough to crack through his natural ki, defense, or somehow find a way to survive Goku's onslaught and deplete him of his ki. 939 isn't that creature. The only trouble they give him is memory loss or perhaps confusion with the mimicry powers. But after his Senkai boost from SCP-682 and SCP-204, he is vastly more powerful than in even canon Dragon Ball. I'd say his power level is around 120. Now, is 120 high? Maybe, but I think Saiyans are also able to adapt to the surrounding enemies. Goku being at a stage where he has to be powerful to be able to keep up with creatures well beyond what Dragon Ball and even some DBC characters can dish out. Goku continues to have cross tests with various SCPs and more tests with SCP-204. Fights SCPs like SCP-749, 3199, 089, 019. SCPs who are deemed just weak enough for Goku to handle. This satisfies Goku for a time, and in a blink of an eye, he's 13 and already is exploding in newfound power, but not as much growth as he got from SCP-682. Goku once again grows bored. He acts to fight the more dangerous SCPs, but the Foundation just cannot risk a valuable asset like Goku. There are other SCPs still loose, and SCP-088 still evades capture. They've gotten reports of 088 completely destroying MTF squads, the best of the best, and even being able to hold off MTF Squad Omega 7, which contains the monster that is SCP-076, also known as Abel. Goku is denied and told to train more, and to train in recapturing instead of annihilating his opponents. Goku obliges, but once again, he's growing disillusioned, but that won't last for long. SCP-682 feels the fire in his gut and it begins to charge up. This newfound power, this power to know what everyone is, this raw, intense power within himself that only he could possibly hope to master. It's been years since his battle with that child, and now he'll show him real power. While Goku is trying to talk his way into a fight with SCP-096, he begins to feel it, and he begins to sweat.
What is that immense power? It's rising.
9001, what are you on about?
They sent it too, but what is that? Like a volcano erupting?
We're not safe. It's nowhere near stopping. SCP-682 scans his surroundings and finds Goku, and he fires off his mouth beam directly towards the Saiyan.
Get down!
The energy beam tears through layers and layers of steel and concrete. Goku wastes no time to retaliate with his own Kamehameha wave. He's barely able to unleash it in time as the beam is right in front of him. Beam struggle ensues and Goku is much weaker for he had no way of charging it. Green meets blue in a stunning show of power. Goku struggles to redirect it. It's just so powerful it feels as though he'll be consumed if he lets up for even a second. He summons all of his ki and pours it into his beam, but still, it isn't enough. He digs for more ki, any reserves he has left, but nothing comes up. At this rate, he won't be able to protect them, his newfound family. That's when he feels hundreds of pricks all over his back. He shudders.
Krillin, is that you? Don't attack me. Leave. I don't think I can hold it. This pressure's immense. Don't mind them. They said it could help.
Goku begins to feel this artificial energy source pouring through his back. Is Krillin giving him energy? It feels really weird, but it's enough to further fuel his energy beam. Goku pours everything that SCP-204 gave him back into his beam, and it's just enough. He redirects the beam upward and sends it flying into space. It tears through the entire facility as sunlight pours in from the outside, and the beam dissipates into the sky. I didn't know you could do that.
Me neither. They said they could help, and they did.
That's when the lights turn off. After some seconds, the backup generators kick up, and the intercom comes to life.
Containment breach. I repeat, site-wide containment breach of various SCPs, including but not limited to SCP-682, SCP-106, SCP-939, SCP-173, SCP-049, Wait, please, don't touch me! Ah!